guys, welcome to Wildberry Clips. To the returning subscribers, I'm saying thank you to you all. And to the new viewers, welcome on Wildberry Clips channel. We're here again today with the part 2 of the Untamed, and I hope you guys are here to have fun with me as much as I do. This is your lovely Wildberry Clips. Alright guys, we will continue with the review from the very last part. Let's go. We're going to talk about how Wewishan and Lanjan was love at first sight. Okay, maybe that was not really established, but go see the drama, guys. Go see it. The path he deviated into is demonic, and that also came with a heavy price that is associated with strong bad energy. When he eventually escaped from the burial mound and reconnected with his beloved ones, Lawanji and Yanli, his sister, were quick to notice that Wewishan is no longer the happy-go-lucky playboy who radiated joy and lit up the environment with laughter. He had become a completely changed personality. The new Wewishan is withdrawn, easily irritated. On seeing Wewishan's state of mind and wanting to help him, Lawanji offered to help Wenyi get his mind at peace with the music they practice in the Lan clan of Gusu. When he tried to warn Wenyi of the dangers of the demonic trick he has been practicing, Wenyi misunderstood his concerns for accusations, thinking he is trying to treat him the way the other clans in the kingdom treat him. Lawanji did not forget what his predecessor said in the cave about thinking she could control the yin iron, but eventually could not. Even Wewishan's master, Boshe Saren, tried to warn her of the risk of keeping the dangerous yin iron because of its power. She won't listen. Same thing is happening to Wenyi right now, and Lawanji is trying his best to protect Wenyi from himself and the impending doom of the powerful yin iron. In the core of Wewishan's mind, you hear these evil voices whispering to him, you can't handle it, you are losing it. In my own opinion, I would believe that Wewishan is trying all his best and is doing so perfectly well as regards managing the situation. What am I actually talking about? With the practice of the demonic path also comes the very evil horror that permeates Wewishan's ambience, his persona. It makes him overreact and sometimes very irrational. The normal Wewishan is always very patient and ready to listen. You know, when you're practicing these evil things, they tend to blow out of hand. Especially when you have so much enemies, these people are not willing to let go. They are concocting, scheming, planning. See, there is nothing he could have done to get himself out of the situation. They would eventually get him. And their plot is something he cannot avoid because it is going to happen. It was after he got back from the burial mounds that the campaign of the Sunshot took place. Wewishan took a significant role in bringing down the tyrannical Wen clan. Despite his merits, Wewishan was feared by the kingdom because of the unorthodox path he has chosen. Aside from the kingdom frowning at Wewishan's demonic path, they were challenged with the power it controls, especially the Jin clan, who wanted to be in charge of it all when the Wen clan was taken down. They see Wewishan's power as a threat. After asking him several times to release his power to them, with Wewishan's defiance and refusing to comply, they started plotting his downfall. Jiang Cheng, his adopted brother, was used as part of this plot, although he was not aware of their evil mind practically, but it was used in the plot. How was it used? They used the disparity between Wewishan and Jiang Cheng to further drive them apart. Still on the clans, let's talk about how the Untamed used the theme of building deep-rooted relationships. Family is a big thing in the Untamed. Either snatched, adopted, naturally born, non-illegitimate. These were very strong in the theme of the Untamed. The series was big on the word faithfulness and loyalty. Now, just to be very explicit, there are 5 different clans depicted by colors, emblems, and the way they dress. Under each clan, there are citizens that live in their municipal area. So it's more or less like a state. So you know that the citizens are not in any way affiliated with the leader. Everybody have their own lives to live, right? We have the Wen clan of Chishan, a cultivation clan based in the Nightless City. The area is known as Chishan. Their clan emblem is the sun, meaning to compete with the sun and to live as long as the sun. In my own view, I don't think anyone is able to achieve living as long as the sun, right? That's a feat that is probably difficult to achieve by everyone on earth. That's the mystery, right? So we also have the Jin clan of Lanling, a cultivation clan based in the Golden Cap Tower. The Jin clan emblem represents the golden color. And we have the Jiang clan of Yumeng, which is located in the Lotus Spire of Yumeng. It is a cultivation clan. Their clan emblem is depicted in purple, and their clan mantra is knowing it is impossible but still attempt to achieve it. So Wei Wuxian was adopted into this clan and treated as the son of the clan. Alright, so we also have the Lan clan of Gusu, a cultivation clan based in the cloud recesses. They wear headbands, represents the quality of temperance. Lan clan disciples are skilled in musical instruments and are usually very good looking. This is where we have Lawanji. Lawanji is from this place. This is the clan with the 3,000 rules, the very rigid one. And we also have the Nie clan of Qinghe, a cultivation clan that resides in the unclean realm. In the Nie clan of Qinghe, we have people like Nie Mingjue and Nie Huaseng, the smart guy who went all the way to make sure his brother's mother was brought to justice. In the story, there are 5 major rich clans in a power struggle of who will be in charge of the Yin Iron to protect or rule the world. In the past, their predecessors had divided the Yin Iron into 4 pieces and kept them in various parts of the world. So it is not easily found, but the leader of the Wen clan, who is power hungry and wants to rule the world by all means, was able to gather 2 at first, and when Lawanji and Wei Wuxian found the 3rd one in the cave, he got that from Lawanji. Even with all their effort to stall him, he turned a whole lot into slaves. Things got heated up where we have all the clans come together to fight against this evil Wen clan leader. Eventually, they were able to bring the Wen clan to face the wrath of the people. He got his judgment. This was when Wei Wuxian came back from the burial mounds. They've already started the Sunshot campaign. It wouldn't have been really easy for them to have taken down the Wen clan leader due to the power he controls, if not for the contribution of Wei Wuxian. And this was why the clans were really scared of him. Amidst all this, while the wicked Wen clan leader was facing the result of his acts with his followers, it was rather unfortunate that other innocent subjects of Chishan, who are just citizens, were faced with the same judgments. They were faced with death. Even kids and old women had to die. This is the part where Wuxian stood to fight for the weak, stating that the Wen clan leader and his followers had gotten what they deserved, but not the innocent subjects living in their territory. My example of this would be like killing a statesman for his evil deeds, then proceeding to kill all the citizens of the state. That is a no-no. Wei Wuxian stepped in to save these lost innocent people and was tagged venomous and wicked. Irrespective of Wei Wuxian practicing the dark paths, he has a good heart, moral value. He stands for the just. He fights for the weak. He doesn't support evil, and they call him wicked. I don't think he's wicked. For me, it is the other way around. In the bid of trying to help all these people get away from these Jin clan cultivators that were killing and maltreating them, murdering loads of them in the process, Wei Wuxian killed a lot of the Jin clan cultivators. That was not funny with the Jin clan leader. After one of the escapees rushed to the Jin clan to report the case that Wei Wuxian raised the dead, who in turn killed loads of Jin clan cultivators, Lawanji went after him to see if he can still protect him or bring him back, but knows deep down that he couldn't stop him because this was their vow, to stand for the truth and fight for justice. At that point, Lawanji can only make Wei Wuxian understand the consequences. Lawanji questioned him, asking, if you go, it will be considered as a rebellion against the orthodoxy with no way back. Wei Wuxian was actually past caring, and this is his reply to Lawanji.
离经叛道，离哪本境，汉何方道？南征， 你还记不记得当初我们一起许下的诺言？许我魏无羡能够一生除奸扶弱，无愧于心；许我一生除奸扶弱。而如今你告诉我，孰强孰弱，又孰黑孰白，我应。这难道就是你我誓死守护的诺言？
Well, for me, according to what anybody might say, it was truly a rebellion, but someone has to stand for the truth. Wei Wuxian helping all these weak people that were being subjected to death did not sit well with the clan leaders, especially the Jin clan leader who is in charge of everything. They started plotting and concocting how they will bring down the powerful Wei Wuxian, who is now known as the Yilin Patriarch. In a dramatic turn of events, Wei Wuxian died, and 16 years later he was brought back to life through a self-sacrificing ritual. He was summoned into the body of a person called Mo Xuanyu, who was rejected by his clan and despised by his own family. Therefore, sacrificing his own body to Wei Wuxian so he could be avenged, Wei Wuxian conceals himself behind the mask and assumes the identity of his summoner. Soon, he was reunited with his love, Lawanji, and they both started working together to solve the mysteries of the present and unravel the truth behind the events in the past. Together, they discovered the identity of the body to whom belonged the dismembered left arm they found at the Mo house. What they did not know is that this mystery would lead them to unravel what lies behind the tragic events that caused the death of so many innocent people and that of Wei Wuxian himself in his first life. The Untamed use a satirical example of what is happening in our day-to-day experience as a yardstick for some good reasons and for a good lesson. One of the beautiful points cited in the drama expressed that it is wrong to judge a book by its cover, meaning those who are non-conventional are also human and saints living on the right path, while those who seem flawless are the real evil. This can be seen in the place of Wei Wuxian and the Jin clan. They went further in their expression, citing an example where Wei Wuxian was given his heart-rending speech in the Nevernight War before he died. It was so hot, he really wants these people to feel what he was going through, where we subject just one person to the backlash of the mob, trolling and dragging the person through filth. I personally think this is the most painful part in the society we live in today. Wei Wuxian said, and I quote, "It doesn't help to explain things. Sometimes the world just needs a target." That is for real, right? The world just needs a target. Where they vent and put their anger on just one person. It is just so mean. Wei Wuxian went further, saying that it is okay for you to assault me, but it is not okay for me to fight back. I cannot protect myself because this will be termed as evil. He lamented that the world needs to be fair. That cuts out a good example where millions of people will target just one person and keep trolling them all day, into weeks and even into months. Some people will even go as far as a year. Just because of that trolling, they've already hated that person. Have you ever stopped to think that this person also might be as innocent as you think you are? He further stressed that everyone already tagged him as a wicked, demonic being. So, when someone lays an allegation against him, they just accept the allegation without trying to investigate, stating that that is wrong on their part. Wei Wuxian retaliated to one of the elders that called him demonic. Since we are pointing fingers, let us talk about the Wen clan citizens that was unjustly killed by you all. Now, who is wrong and who is right? Who is demonic and who is not demonic? To one of the crowd saying he admired him, but now he reports him, Wei Wuxian said, "I can't even see your admiration, but you come in my face at the slightest opportunity saying all these hateful words against me." This is also what is going on in the society. In my own view, if you truly admire someone, you won't jump at the slightest opportunity to become their enemies, showing how evil your thoughts are towards the person. Honestly, that is no admiration. I'm going to cite a very good example from Xiaojian's case where he got a heavy backlash in China due to a picture made from a crazy fan. So, a fan has a desire to make Xiaojian look like a prostitute, winking at Wang Yibo from the mirror. Here is the picture. I would like everyone to see this and be the judge. This really escalated and caused a lot of damage to Xiaojian, being at the end of it all. He lost a lot of contract due to this. The challenge was huge.
发生了一些跟我相关联的一些争议，而且这个争议发生在全民抗击疫情最关键的时刻。其实我当时自己在家里自我隔离的时候，我是很不安，然后也很歉意的。如果是因为这些争议给网友，我在这里很真诚的跟他们说一声对不起。
He was drained physically, mentally, and emotionally through the backlash of the society targeting him for what he knows nothing about. You see some people, due to their flaws, come online to vent and exercise their anger on others. That is totally wrong. Still giving my views on this matter, I would say it was not Xiaojian's business to be held responsible for a fan. He did not encourage anyone to design any picture on his behalf, nor make him look like a prostitute in a picture, just to suit their own desires and make up their own stories. If I were to judge, this would be single-handedly the fans' fault, because everyone has to be responsible for the consequences of their own act. So guys, can we actually talk about this? Why should Xiaojian be the one to suffer for all this? Why should he be the one to be at fault for another man's mistake? He didn't do anything wrong, in my own opinion. Yes, the picture that caused the controversy was his picture. We know that. But why would a whole platform, or if I put it correctly, a nation, decide to put an allegation of another man on Xiaojian because he is a star? Stars are human. They are flesh and blood. The whole issue escalated when millions of Xiaojian's fans reported the said picture as offensive, and in the process got the platform which the offensive picture was posted closed. This caused a whole lot of chaos with Xiaojian in the middle of it all. The platform hacked into Xiaojian's Instagram account and formed an anti-squad against Xiaojian, trying their best to bring him down, like they don't want him to be a star anymore. They succeeded in some parts when people started boycotting the brands Xiaojian was signed onto as a brand ambassador. International brands like Estee Lauder and so many others had to terminate their contracts with Xiaojian with immediate effect. Due to this reason, he was removed from Forbes list 2020. His friends and family also got their own backlash. Anybody associated with Xiaojian has to go through the backlash as well. Wow, it was really crazy. Due to this, the government of China banned Xiaojian and Wang Yibo from appearing together in public for any further function whatsoever. Now guys, let's be the judge. Who is at fault? Xiaojian or the fan? Or the government? I don't know. I really need to know who is at fault. Please give your comments in the comment section. Give your opinion about this particular part. Moving on, this would cause anyone to go into depression and even lost all their zeal in life. According to the Untamed, the world just needs a target. Yes, that is actually the fact. The world needs a target. How do you pick a voice from a large crowd of people where people hide behind the mob and become insensitive to their fellow humans? I call these people keypad warriors who hides behind their phones, who vents on others and make their lives hell. This is the reality of the world we live in today. Being a star doesn't mean they are not human. They are flesh and blood, guys. We are all the same. We need to learn how to be a brother's keeper. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you. If in their shoes, you might not even find it funny being the target of millions of haters. It is quite depressing. I would say that I respect and admire the stars for what they have to go through in the society at every other point in time. It is actually not funny. They have to go through a lot and still maintain their spot in the society. However, this is an outstanding adaptation of the novel, even better because it's a live action portraying real life characters, interpreting the roles. Looking at the philosophy part, it felt so emotional. Looking at it through the angle of what is going on in our society. Remember, there is two sides to a coin, meaning that when things happen, there's always a story to tell from each party. Let's be a brother's keeper. Stop judging others. No one is perfect. Let us give ourselves the benefit of doubt. Let's spread love, guys. It is very important. Like they say, love your neighbors as thyself. And again, love is a wonderful feeling. Just so you know, we still have one more episode to cover for the Untamed. If you stayed on to the very end of the review, I would say a big thank you to you all. Mere words cannot express how much we appreciate you at Wildberry Kids channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Until the next time on the final episode of the Untamed, I'm going to say cheers. Peace out.